Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test stream. Today we're going to take a look at Soundfruuze. So Soundfruuze is an experimental live looper sampler, and it also scrubs your grains and FFTs, fast Fourier transfer. Don't know the science, you can look it up. It's all very cool beans, but this thing is very cool. Now, you don't import loops into this or anything like that. It just literally samples live audio coming into it. As you can see, it's picking up my voice through the microphone. So if this was a noisy environment, I find this best in constantly noisy environments. But what you can do is some very cool things. You can loop at any point, and you can move this around. Turn the volume up a bit. Speed it up, slow it down. Scratch. So all sorts of other cool stuff. Add another loop. Add another. But you can also, like, let me stop them. When I get into showing, you can also pause this or hold that. Add another one. But the way this reacts is set here, so you can have it as a looper, a granular freeze, which that is. And for things that have extra controls here, you can just so you could have that granular freeze or scratch, or granular freeze set to grain size, and then you could control the volume of you could control the volume and the speed from here. So this, then adding those little controls adds the extra controls to that point of the thing, and then you could just turn them off. Or you could have it as a fast Fourier transfer freeze. So you could do this. But then you might want to say, let's be able to control the spectral gate on that fast Fourier transfer, the FFT. And all this is very cool, but it will make more sense when I have audio. The very cool stuff you can do when you have audio run through. Now, like I said, it's very quiet because it's only picking up my thingy. So what we'll do is we'll leave it open. It doesn't make any difference really. What we'll do is we'll open Audiobus here, and I will pick where is it here? Soundscaper as my audio input. And we could pick any preset really, doesn't really matter. That might be quite interesting. And in the effects slot, we'll put Soundfruuze. And that's actually off, so switch it on. And we shall go over to we shall go to Soundfruuze now. And we shall unpause. Now you'll see that now it's picking up the audio from Soundscaper. So let's just see what happens when we start to manipulate the controls now. Now you have various controls on each of these loopers. You can reverse the speed, start from the beginning, speed it up, slow it down, let's add another. This is a scratch volume. FFT scrub. Let's close those. Let's get rid of that because it's not so cool. Let's do this as a granular freeze, and we'll do it as grain size. And let's say that we'd like to control the volume. And if we're particularly keen on a section, we could just pause that particular section. We also have two buffers. Okay, so we have two buffers, so we can switch to buffer A, and you can see that buffer A is running. It's the same audio input, but now you're running a moving audio on that buffer. And if we go to buffer B, a paused audio on this one, but we can unpause that as well. Or we could pause B. We could change that one to a looper. Or we could just clear the whole lot. So it's very, very, very cool paint. Turn the volume back up a sec. Of course, you can record this into your DAW or wherever you like. It's great for like sci-fi spacey stuff. Now you have. Let me just get rid of this as well. When you're doing this as a live input, you will see that you can move the start points and the zoom. See there, you can see it there. You see this red line here. Well, that is where your audio is starting from. You see. Or you can change this as well. So you get more sense if it was you were doing it as a live audio feed. You could see basically where you want to start your scrolling from and your zoom levels. These are your actual input and output levels, and this is your kind of snap to grid thing here. Like so you can set your tempo of the way the grains are manipulated and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. It's very cool. It's very cool beans. But the key is the experimental stuff. You know, you need to experiment. See, I'm snapping to make grid. Let's do like say this one, so you get an idea. start to sound cool. And clear it all again. Awesome. So there you go, guys. There'll be loops. Well, there will be loops, won't there? And lots of them too. There'll be links in the description below. Key thing is that you don't have to have that as a looper. Of course, you can have it as anything else. And this also down here, you could have as any of the things that you can see on the what's it. So some of them can be loopers. 3 of them can be loopers. And these 2 could be other things as well. So yeah, just check it out. It's Soundfruuze. I'll put links in the description below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like experimental granular synthesis and stuff like that, you'll probably love this lots and lots, because it's very, very cool and it's very, very good at what it does. Yeah, so it's great. It's much great. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.